Okay, we're going to talk about participial adjectives. Now, these are adjectives that come from verbs. Now, before I talk about the adjectives, I want to talk about the words. Present participles are verbs in the ing form. So, interesting, surprising, boring, and confusing. Uh, Now, present participles, we use these in continuous tenses and something called gerunds. Now, an example of continuous, he is going to the store. Another example, are you having a good time? Those are two examples of continuous tenses. We use the be verb and a present participle. Now, two examples of gerunds. I hate swimming. We say swimming because of the verb hate. This is called a gerund, and we will study this more in Unit 6. Another example, we started studying at 8:30. Why do we say studying? Because of the verb start. Now, we can use present participles as an adjective, and it means it causes a feeling or emotion. So it it causes a feeling. It is the reason for my feeling. So the movie was interesting. That novel sounds boring. The unit is confusing, and the chapter was surprising. Now, let's move on to past participles. Past participles are the third form of the verb. Now, usually we use this in perfect tenses, so maybe past perfect or present perfect, or we also use past participles in passive English. So I'll give you some examples. Have you seen that movie? That's present perfect. When I went to bed last night, he hadn't come home yet. Now, he hadn't come. Come is a past participle. We use a past participle because of past perfect. He hadn't come home yet. Now, passive examples. This wine was made in Spain. The author was born in New Zealand. Now, we use past participles as adjectives, and it means it is the receiver of a feeling or an emotion. So, my feeling, I was interested. Why? Because the movie was interesting. Uh, Another example, he will read the novel, but he will be bored. His feeling is bored, so he will be bored because the novel is boring. Tomorrow we will study the unit, so I think we will be confused. So our feeling is confused. We will be confused. Why? Because the unit is confusing. Finally, the surprised woman finished the chapter. Now, the woman's feeling was surprised. Why? Because the chapter is surprising. Please look at the website to see a list. We've got 17 verbs that we change to these adjectives, and that's participial adjectives.